Hi guys, happy Taco Tuesday. It's February 3rd. So we just wanted to look at Nancy Guthrie, Savannah's mom, who's 84 years old. This is what was reported by the New York Post. So we just wanted to quickly do a chart reading on both Nancy, the mom, 84 years old, and Savannah. So here it is.
This post is shared to reduce speculation and clarify context. It does not assert conclusions beyond what the available information and broader pattern support. As of now, Nancy Guthrie's passing has not been formally confirmed. What follows addresses likelihood, not certainty. Nancy Guthrie. DOB, June 5th, 1940 birthplace, York County, South Carolina sun sign, Gemini age, 84. Key contextual factors. Gemini is ruled by Mercury, associated with movement and wandering, communication and tracking, medical devices and signal syncing. The initial disruption occurred pre-dawn, 2:00 a.m., a time commonly associated with disorientation, quiet movement, medical or cognitive episodes in elderly individuals. Critically, Nancy's pacemaker stopped syncing with associated devices. Her phone and Apple Watch were found inside the home. Tracking data became unreliable rather than absent due to interference. From a medical context standpoint alone, independent of astrology, loss of pacemaker communication combined with advanced age materially increases the likelihood of a serious physical outcome if the individual is outside, disoriented, or unable to receive assistance. Savannah Guthrie. DOB, December 27th, 1971 birthplace, Melbourne, Australia sun sign, Capricorn. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, which is currently conjunct Neptune, a rare alignment associated with failure of systems relied upon for safety and certainty, parental vulnerability surfacing for adult children, private crises unfolding publicly, loss of clarity rather than evidence of wrongdoing. For Savannah, this reflects a deeply personal Saturn, Neptune period, not a narrative centered on external harm. Out of respect for Savannah Guthrie and her family, restraint in framing matters. Why abduction is unlikely. An abduction scenario would typically involve signs of coercion or confrontation, evidence of another party's involvement, external force indicators. Those elements are not supported by the current facts. Instead, what is consistent? Advanced age, early morning timing, medical device signal disruption, personal devices remaining inside the home, confusing or incomplete tracking data. This points most strongly to a vulnerability-based scenario, not a criminal one. Most likely scenario, carefully stated, based on the pacemaker losing synchronization, the absence of devices on her person, her age and timing of the event. The most likely scenario is that Nancy Guthrie left her home unintentionally, experienced disorientation or medical difficulty, and subsequently encountered serious physical trouble. This reflects medical and situational risk, not intent, planning, or abduction. Closing. Until authorities formally confirm outcomes, statements should remain measured. The focus should remain on respect for the family, accurate framing, avoiding unfounded criminal narratives. This is a tragic situation best understood through vulnerability and circumstance, not speculation.
Okay, guys. Let's pray for the best. But it seems very likely that she was not abducted. She had a situation where she found herself outside of her home very early, and she could not come back on her own. I don't think that this was something based on her chart. It looks like somebody abducted her. This was something that happened to her, unfortunately, because of the transits that are hitting her chart, unfortunately. And then we can also see that from Savannah's chart, that this was going to hit her. Unfortunately, it was her mom. So something was going to happen to Savannah because of Saturn and Neptune in her chart, because of her Capricorn sign. And so that is what's happening here, is that something was going to happen in her life, Savannah's, and unfortunately it seems like it's her mom. So again, let's pray for the best, that her mom is okay, and she returns home safely to Savannah. But I think it is fair to say that she was not abducted, that something medically happened to her, causing her to be outside of her home, most likely something that happened to her without any coercion or taking of her or abduction. Okay? Hopefully this helps.